Hello, my friends. This is Barry, and you're watching Barry and the PI. Today, I thought I'd talk to you about OFWs. That's Overseas Foreign Workers, I think it's what it stands for. But it's Filipinas and Filipinos that leave the Philippines to go find work, get work in more developed countries like Japan and Taiwan and Hong Kong. Uh, you'll find many, particularly females, that go work as a domestic helper. They don't have a college degree, and so they essentially work as maids or nannies or stuff like that. Uh, there are literally thousands and thousands of Filipinos and Thai uh, people from Vietnam that go and work somewhere else because of the economy. My wife, I met her in Hong Kong. She worked as a nanny for a wealthy Chinese family. Uh, these they have contracts, but the people they work for don't always follow those contracts. Many of them, they're supposed to get 1 day a week off from work, uh, and some of the employers, nah, you're just gonna go find a boyfriend and run away or something. Uh, I did meet a couple of Filipinos outside this high-rise apartment I lived in on the 8th floor. Uh, they were passing by, and I said hi, and they said hi back. I said, "Are y'all Filipinas?" And I said, "Yes." And one of them, she had married a Taiwan guy, and she lived there. The other girl had a job as a domestic helper, and they were so bad employers, and she ran away. And she was staying with her friend that's married to the Taiwan guy. So very nice girls, uh, and I met the towns. I first took a job at a school in Longtan, which is kind of a small city, uh, more south of Taipei, uh, and everywhere in Taiwan and Hong Kong, there's a large Filipino population. There will be a Filipino store there, and I would go there because they have the best chicharrones and pork skins, fried pork skins in the world. The Filipinos have that down right. Uh, and they had some other stuff that I was familiar with, so I'd go uh, visit the Filipino store, and I'd meet Filipinos and Filipinas, both men and women. Men working a lot in the factories. Uh, as I said before in one of my videos, I met a guy who had a master's in mechanical engineering, and he worked in a factory there. Uh, I got to know him, and we were talking one day, and he has to work 40, 50 hours a week. And I was working at a school 20 hours a week. And I was getting paid more than he was, working 40, 50 hours a week. He wasn't happy about that. And so, they're often mistreated. I knew one girl, she worked for a retired teacher. It was as a domestic helper and personal assistant and all that. And she's supposed to get one day a week off, like Sunday, usually Sundays. And Butter, I'm glad to see you here. There he is. He just wants some attention. Yeah, I'm busy now. I'm busy. Okay. No, no. You get down. You get down. Good girl. All right. And she wouldn't let her go, take her day off. Now, she would let her go, outside the house, and there's other Filipinos working there, and they'd sit out there and do chismes and stuff like that. But she only gave her about 1 week a month where she could go someplace and meet other Filipinos. So my wife, when she was working in Hong Kong, after I'd met her and all that, and we hit it off, and I called her from Taiwan one day, and she wasn't at her home. They were making her clean up the grandmother's house, and grandma wasn't there, and she just goes through there, and she said it was cold. There was no heat, and she had finished cleaning up and called them to come and get her, and it was hours and hours. She said just had to sit there and wait for them. And some of them, sometimes they don't pay the salary, or they'll dock the salary for some reason. Like Maida got docked her salary because a little baby or toddler boy broke the glass coffee table, and they made Maida pay for it. Took that out of her salary for a couple of months. She didn't get anything. A lot of times they just mistreated. Sometimes the men might want some extra benefits, and so sometimes they'll run away too. And like this one girl, she hid out at her friend's house, and so they're not always treated right. They're supposed to go back to the Philippines at the end of each year, and then they renew the contract and come back. Some of them get involved find out they were doing something for a friend, and was going to take a package back and it turned out to be drugs in it. And they've been caught and thrown in prison. And it's not a great situation for these girls. But they they need to work. And they're usually not well educated, so the only thing to do is become a domestic helper. And they do try to send that money back as much as can. They don't go out and spend money. If they do get a day off, they usually get together with other Filipinos and maybe cook their food and sit out in the park and have a good time. And always very friendly, always want to laugh, like to laugh. That's the way it is with Filipinos everywhere. Uh, they do like to get together and laugh and uh, talk and have a great time together. So they're kind of the unsung heroes of the Philippines. I mean, it's literally hundreds of thousands of these Filipinos have to find work somewhere else. And my wife was taking care of her daughter and sending her to school. And once we got married, she had gone back. Her contract was up, so she went back, and she wasn't going back. So I helped out with sending Aiko to school, to college. She majored in hotel and restaurant management, and she had thought she was going to get a job on a cruise ship. And that's another thing. You take a cruise, most of the crew are Filipinos. Might have had a brother, older brother. He was like a third mate on one of these ships, and he'd go settling out. He had a good family, raised his kids well. He caught cancer and unfortunately died. But that was a sad thing. He was a really nice guy. Maida had her sister also worked in Hong Kong, and so they would get together on Sundays and along with some other workers, friends, and that was their one day off a week. So I feel sorry for these girls that they have to do that, and I think the government is on the right track by allowing more investments from foreign companies. If they can come over here and manufacture products, it's going to increase the salaries and provide more employment opportunities for the people. So I think it's still being debated. They call it cha-cha, charter change. And so I think that's going to, polls are showing majority of Filipinos want that to pass. And so I'll hope they do too. So that's just one of the things about the Philippines, and so many people have to leave and to find a good job that pays, a fairly decent amount. So here's to the Filipinas and Filipinos that work overseas and other countries. It's not easy to leave your family, but you want to provide for your family, and that's the only way you can do it. So I'm out here under the lanai here in back because it was raining. It's dark, and we're supposed to get rain. It's tropical depression is heading this way. It's not a typhoon yet. Uh, so we're expecting some real good rains. Right now, it's nice and cool out here. Uh, and hopefully we'll get some more rain. Uh, I'm enjoying that. Finally, the rainy season's getting here. Get outside of that heat wave and uh, cool us down. So that's about it. Uh, you may be married to one of these ladies that had to work in another country. I know a bunch of them in Dubai and in the Middle East too. Um, uh, Anna Lynn's husband, Anna Lynn's our other daughter. We put her through college. Uh, she majored in mass communication. There's not many jobs in mass communications. So she works for a call center in Iloilo. A really nice girl, speaks good, very good English. And I have a daughter, Ramlin, which I love that little girl. She's great. So that's about it. Y'all have a great day. Hope those guys up in Angeles City are getting some of this cool air and rain. I know you're going to get some though. So have a great day wherever you are. Take care of your family, your kids, and your pets. Keep them locked up inside your compound. And we'll see you again tomorrow. All right, adios, amigos and amigas. We'll see you later.